Let's see if we can play a rhyming game. Who canceled their flight 7 hours before my flight left for an absolute nonsense reason? I won't say. I'll just leave it to the mystery. If people in my life know, I guess it's important enough. It's not Shane Dawson. Hey, if you guys guess it, I might tell you. Who stood me up? Robbie wouldn't tell me who stood you up. Yeah. That's because Robbie is more mature.
Yo, Robbie. Hey, what's up, the blarg? What is it like collabing with Onision? It was pretty cool. He is an onion. Pika, pika, pika.
It wasn't really the fridge. Really, fridge, I don't think would ever do that. Nobody already stood me up twice a while ago and then admitted to it, so it's not him either. Who, like, brags about it? Like, stands someone up and is like, yo, that's why I didn't show. It's like, that's so rude. I know it wasn't reposed. Why would he stand me up if I don't even want to work with him? It wasn't Brian Stars. Has he been in your videos before? No, the guy who stood me up was not in my videos before. Are they a well-known YouTuber? No, not really. They're a not very popular YouTuber. But I wanted to collaborate with them to one, broaden my collaboration stuff, but also to trigger other people. All right, so someone guessed it. I saw it in the comments. So that's it. Game over. You guessed it. Anyway. So that's sad, right? And what's sad is like I was told by someone in that person's life that, oh, they actually mean well and blah blah blah. It's like, no, they don't. They just literally screwed me over when I did nothing bad to them whatsoever. It's kind of crappy. Like, I understand if someone does something bad to you, and then you stand them up, but if they did nothing wrong, you gotta follow through on your agreements. Like, for instance, I flew out here just to make sure that I met 2 people for lunch. Like, my plans were screwed since that person canceled their collab. Anyway, I came out here just to see them for a total of 2 hours. I traveled a total of 8 hours because of driving and it'd be 2 hours early to the airport. So that's 2 plus 2 plus another 2 and 2 for actual flying. 8 plus the drive is an hour. So I spent a total of 10 hours to make sure that I made 2 lunch or 2 dinners that I promised I would be at that only lasted like an hour and a half each, if even. Like, that's called being respectful of other people. But this person cancels a collaboration that I was flying out for in a big way 7 hours before my flight leaves. It's like one of the shittiest things you can do to a person as far as business goes. So yeah, it's really fucking shitty. And I was like, dude, I'm losing your number. I can't even, like, after this, it's just so ridiculous that you would do this to someone. So you still flew out to LA? Yeah, that's like, well, see, I met 2 awesome people today, and I'm really glad that I didn't stand them up just because I got stood up. Like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So I got stood up, but I still flew out to meet those other people for dinner. And it was Brandon Rogers. I keep saying Brian. It's Brandon Rogers and Dodie. And Dodie was awesome, and Brandon Rogers was awesome. They were both really awesome to me. So I'm glad I did it. I didn't have any collabs today like originally planned because that person bailed, but I filled a lot of stuff for tomorrow collabs. So should be cool. To the person who's saying he was friends with other people, hold on. Thanks for the 1,000 bars. But to the people who are like trying to defend him, he knew about all that stuff prior to agreeing to the collaboration. So you don't agree to something that you're not comfortable with, So if you have a problem like that, you don't just, hey, we already made these plans, but now I'm gonna bail. The info was out there. Everyone knew. So you don't pull your plans because of that. It's really dickish. You just don't do that. If you don't want to do something, fine. You have the right to say no, but don't agree to it. And then 7 hours before the flight leaves, you just go, bleh. Not going to do it now. It's the rudest. Anyway, to answer the question, why are people bailing on me? It's because someone got them. I don't know. Because it's not like anything really changed. You agree to meet with someone and then suddenly you have a change of heart. Obviously, someone had it talking to you. People keep telling me to collaborate with Markiplier. Two things. One, I don't really relate to Markiplier. And two, Markiplier doesn't want to collab with. There's no way. I never asked Markiplier to collab with me, but there's no way Markiplier wants to collab with me. Why would he? You know, we don't have much in common. And everybody asked me about Crank That Frank. I know very little about Crank That Frank. I heard he was mad at me. That's about it. Collab with your front lawn. I agree. I should do that. The person who asked if I've considered collaborating with other YouTubers already have collabs planned for tomorrow. Ever since the other collaborator bounced, I started making plans. Because, you know, I don't just want to sit in a hotel the whole time. So the person who said collab with Keemstar, I don't think I would ever collab with Keemstar. I have very little respect for him. I mean, that, and he said that he said that he wanted to violate Lainey in front of me on Twitter. So he's basically a horrible person. There's a tweet that he deleted a long time ago where he said that he wanted to violate Lainey, because obviously Lainey would be consensual. So, yeah. Hashtag Keemstar is a rapist. Basically, to say something as horrible as that. Keemstar is the scum of the earth. I mean, and I'm sure you guys can understand why I would say that, because of what he said about my spouse. So, like, my spouse is one of the best people on earth. Do the accusations against Toby not bother you? I talked to Toby about those accusations. It's pretty obvious that Toby is he's a victim of false accusations, and he's also, some of the accusations are like the relationship ones, the PG relationship ones. Those ones don't necessarily seem like they're that far off. Like for instance, they said he was drunk at Philip DeFranco's wedding. He admitted to being drunk at Philip DeFranco's wedding, but most everybody was drunk at the wedding, right? Because that's what weddings are about. So anyway, but as far as everything else, I've listened to Toby rants about it, and his rants is pretty solid. Here's the problem with Toby. Toby never addressed it when it first came out because he was told not to by his PR team. So he should have addressed it, but he didn't. And now he's stuck because it doesn't even matter anymore. Does anyone care anymore? Someone else just canceled my collab tomorrow. Just now. Someone just canceled another collab. Live. You guys literally just saw it live. It was Matthew Lush. Just FYI. Matthew Lush literally just canceled our collab. He said he talked to his friends, aka no doubt D fucking Fizzy. And D Fizzy is apparently, this isn't fact, I'm just assuming. D Fizzy is apparently telling everyone to not collaborate with me or something. This is an assumption. This isn't a fact. This is just an assumption. Because D Fizzy has it out for me. So now Matthew Lush is canceling our collab. Sweet. Fucking sweet. I guess I'll just sit alone in my hotel room after all. That's really frustrating, right? To literally just get a text that says, "Oh, hey, Onision, I'm sorry, I talked to my friend, and they said it would be a bad idea to collaborate with you." You're saying that he's friends with Jacqueline, and Jacqueline probably told him not to collaborate with me? Huh. Whatever the truth is, I don't know what the truth is, but shit's happening. First Hair Jordan, now D Fizzy. Everybody's getting fucking yanked from being able to collab with me because I'm so fucking horrible, I guess. This is the thing. Like when everybody keeps like shitting on you and pulling you down, the worst thing you can do is just let it conquer you, you know? Like I got quite far without collaborating with anyone. So I'll just have to make excellent videos to compensate. Instead of just making collab videos, I'll just make awesome videos. But yeah, that's a real thing. Fucking Matthew Lush did just cancel a collaboration with me too. He agreed to a collaboration, then he bailed on it 10 hours before the collaboration was supposed to happen. Good job, Matthew. Very stand-up guy. So everyone is saying Richie invited you to lunch. Why would I go to lunch with Richie? Honestly. What a great friend. Somebody who tries to control who their friend hangs out with. When that friend has never made any video, like in some people's cases, where they brag about abusing people as if it's fucking funny. Anyway. Tell Matthew Lush that it's really shameful to bail on a collaboration after you agree to go on it just because a friend is trying to control you and tell you not to go on a collaboration that you have every right to go on. And stop letting your friends control you and actually do what you want to do instead of, whatever. I have a collaboration with somebody that I've collaborated with lots before, later on in the day tomorrow. So I at least have one collab. But I'm actually getting really disgusted and sick of people who keep bailing on collaborations after they agree on them. Nobody likes being stood up, dude. Nobody likes making plans with somebody and then them bailing 10 hours or however many hours prior to the collab or the plans. It's like a really shitty human thing to do. So I think most everyone can relate with me on this about people saying something's going to happen and that you're going to meet them somewhere and then them being like, oh, never mind. Shit keeps happening. It's fucking gross. Avoid people in LA. I agree. Someone says collab with Social Repose. I'm not going to do that. Social Repose is the worst. The worst YouTuber I can think of. Aside from the guys who are like actual legitimate criminals. Like Austin Jones is worse than Social Repose, and V1I is probably worse than Social Repose.